Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much.
And he shoots! Goal! Braga! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Eintracht Frankfurt are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Pedro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Chiesa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had it taken off him. Zakaria. Nicely worked. Gavi. To Rafa Silva.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much...
It's Silva! Pedro. Searching pass he's played there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Chiesa, and this is Silva, and it's made its way to him. Can he get it through? And this is Pedro, face to face, and the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Eintracht Frankfurt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Chiesa. Good ball. There's the shot! And he hits the net. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that's put paid to a promising move. Gavi with the foul. Barella. And they're quick to press. Now it's Rafa Silva. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Can he finish? He has done it! right back in the game. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A pleasingly open affair so far, goals wherever you look. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, good take in a good area. Pedro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sporting Braga go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Barella. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Pedro. Now it's Barella. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Koundé. And it's Gavi. Rafa Silva. Now it's Diaby. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! He's got a goal! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And now he has 2. Eintracht Frankfurt get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Sporting Braga heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, what a ball! Chance! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Eintracht Frankfurt have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Played in. Tries a shot! And that's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Barella, out to the left it goes. Now it's Diaby. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's had it nicked away. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Pedro. Pedro! In he goes again. Goal! Braga! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. And the second half gets underway. Zakaria promptly onto that, and that is that. That'll be a throw. He's a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chiesa! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's gone loose. Pedro proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well... A header! Oh, crossbar! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! And here's Chiesa. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Chiesa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Punched away. Real chance! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Pedro. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 9. Número 7. Número 10.
Nicely weighted ball.
Número 11. Número 8.
And it's Gavi. This looks promising. Szymanski! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Eintracht Frankfurt get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sporting Braga clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pinches it off him. Szymanski.
Chiesa.
Threads one in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Chiesa, played out to the left flank. Now it's Gavi, plays it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And this is Gnabry.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gnabry couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be... And a chance! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Gavi. And here's Rafa Silva. And it's Gavi. Rafa Silva. And it's hoisted clear. And he's managed to get rid. Diogo Costa comes out and deals with it. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Thiago Silva kept his eye on it, and he's there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bob. Sanjusta gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Thiago Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Gnabry. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Sporting Braga can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up.